everybody. So I want to talk about all of the things that we need to do on the cabin this summer. That's a question that we get a lot before we can get financing. As most of you know, we are rent to owning this property. And so the agreement was for 2 years, and our 2 years is about up. So we have a lot to do. Yeah, I'm gonna go through the list of things that needs to happen so that we can get financing. First, there's just things that need to be done that have nothing to do with financing, but are just things. The first thing is we have to fix the roof on the fifth wheel awning because the geniuses that invented the design have the panels going in the wrong direction. So last year, there was a scary moment where we saw the awning leaning because the snow was getting too heavy for it. So that's a huge pain in the butt. To be totally honest with you, I don't know if we're gonna get to that, but that's something that needs to be done. The sink in the half bath counter needs to be stained. It's not stained right now, and so there's really no good way to clean it. Those of you who have done fixer-upper houses and have kind of left projects half finished probably know what I'm talking about. Along with staining the counter in the bathroom, I also have to stain the fireplace mantle. That's another thing I can't clean because it's too rugged. It needs to be stained. It needs to have polyurethane on it probably. I need to stain the walls and ceiling in the master bath because we take showers in there. So it's gonna get moist and humid in there. So we really need to get that done so that the blued pine on the walls and ceiling doesn't get warped or anything like that. And lastly, we need to redo Cora's railing and ladder because we had to take it down when we did her flooring and have never put anything back. So Adam has like something really specific he wants to do in her room that's semi-expensive, which is why we've put it off, but that's definitely something that needs to be done for safety reasons, but also to get financing. So now let's talk about all the things that aren't maintenance that need to be done that are going to be super expensive, but definitely is necessary for us to be able to get financing. First, there's the floor and the ceiling. So we got a big chunk of the ceiling done last weekend, which is very exciting, but it was very time consuming. Took us about 4 hours to get the living room finished. So this weekend we want to get the kitchen finished. And then we're going to take whatever blued pine is left and we're going to finish. There's an unfinished wall upstairs. We left it unfinished because we actually want to take that wall out. First we wanted to do a bay window, but now we're thinking we want to do actually another loft because it's going to go above the mudroom that we want to do someday. And so we want to just we're going to have to finish it though to get financing. So we're going to do blued pine on that wall and we're going to have to replace the windows because the windows are crap. Then there's the flooring. So I really wanted to have Adam talk about this stuff because he's more knowledgeable about all of this, but Adam is like crazy busy, so it's really hard to get him to sit down to have a conversation. So you have to listen to me, as usual. So the flooring that we had picked out, we've used in the bathrooms and we've used in our bedroom, and I love it. It's really pretty. Goes really, really well with the walls and everything. They don't make it anymore. So we have to pick a different flooring, which is super just rude, but we have a flooring picked out. I'm actually pretty excited about it. So we just need the money now to be able to go get it. We have to finish the inside of the fireplace. We picked out some really pretty red brick that we're gonna put on the inside of the fireplace, and we're gonna put black slate underneath the wood stove on the floor. That's gonna be really, really cool. Really excited about that. We're not sure yet if we have to finish the outside of the fireplace, like the chimney, if we need siding on the chimney. We're not sure if we have to do that or not, but that's gonna be crazy expensive if we have to do that. We need to do tile in our bathroom, and we need to do some kind of tile. I kind of want to do like stacked stone or something pretty inside the shower, but we got to figure out whatever we're doing with that and do that. There's one piece of the foundation, one side of the foundation that's still not done, so we need to do that as well. I think technically it's okay for financing, but it's still just something that we want to do. We need to basically dig it out and put cinder blocks there and some cement so that it's nice and sturdy. Just the foundation, just a little thing. And I think that's about it for financing. And then of course there's just all the things that we want to do in the future that are going to cost lots and lots of money, but we still got to remember kind of the vision we have for the place so that we can stay positive and stay focused. So we want to have all new siding. Adam hates the siding that we have for some reason. I don't really care, but he hates it. So we're going to replace all of that at some point. We have some ideas. It's going to look really, really pretty. And then we want to have a deck that essentially wraps around the entire house. Yeah, that's going to be crazy expensive. We measured just one side of the house, and I think it was like $5,000. So we're looking at probably $20,000 to do that, minimum. Once we do have the deck, we need to have a roof on each portion of the deck. Just crazy expensive stuff that's just far off in the future. We want a mudroom as you walk in the house. That's pretty important to me, actually. I'm really excited about that. Having all of our coats and snow pants and snowshoes and snowmobile goggles and all that crazy stuff, having a place is huge. And then last but not least, we want a music cabin. Yeah, a whole cabin dedicated to all of our musical instruments. It's gonna be amazing. We want like an octagon shaped cabin. We want a grand piano in there. We have some pretty cool vision for that. And then after all of that's done, or maybe in the middle somewhere, probably, I have no idea, we want a bunch of little tiny cabins around the property. Probably like 3 or 4. For just family and stuff. Maybe we'll Airbnb them. We don't really know. But yeah, so a lot to do. Just a little bit. Just a few things. But yeah, that's kind of the situation. For those of you who have been asking and would like to know where we're at with all of that. So you could really be praying for us to be able to get all of that done. It's mostly the money is the issue. So Adam was working really, really hard to be able to provide the money for this, but yeah, it's just crazy. So hopefully in the next video, we'll have another cool project finished that you can see. Bye everybody, enjoy your summer. See you next week.